We know that LEGO is open to remaking older speed champions into new and modern 8-wide sets like the Camaro Z01 NASCAR and the Ferrari F40. Unfortunately, the last time we saw any remakes was in 2014. Not only that, but even the remakes have been retired at this point. Now the last remaining stock is currently depleting. I think it's time to brainstorm what sets could and should be remakes. What is going on, everybody? My name is Nick Bricks. Now, I was originally going to make a video about my predictions for future Speed Champion sets, but before I could do any of the video making process, they got leaked. So I just decided to postpone that for another day and went down with the next video idea, which was Speed Champion sets that need a remake. Before I start, I would like to remind everyone that at 1,000 subscribers, I'll be giving away a copy of set 76922, the BMW M4 GT3 and BMW M Hybrid V8. This set just retired, so this could be the last chance for somebody that missed it to get it for free. And if you already have one, then you'll just get another one. I don't know. Also, comment any questions about Speed Champions, cars, sets, upcoming sets, and anything, and I'll try to answer them in an upcoming video. The following list is sets that I personally feel like need a remake because the design has begun to either show its age or the design was off from the start. Of course, it could also be awesome if LEGO remade every set, but it would take years and I don't think fans want waves and waves of remakes. Anyways, I'm just rambling. Let's start with number 8, the McLaren 720S. The McLaren 720S is a high-performance supercar that debuted in 2017 as part of McLaren's Supra series. It features a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 producing 710 horsepower. The 720S is known for its cutting-edge aerodynamics, brutal acceleration, and everyday usability compared to many rival supercars of the day. Now, this to me is one of those rare occasions where the sets don't look like the car, to where it gave the minifig a table to draw instead of driving. This was a very early attempt to have brick-built headlights that missed the mark by a few miles. But the fact that it was even attempted is honorable enough. They had limited parts back then, but now it feels like they have every part they could and would ever need. So what a better time to try again than now. Number 7, the Audi R8 LMS Ultra is a high-performance GT3 class race car developed by Audi Sport as an evolution of their earlier Audi R8 LMS for customer and professional racing. It was produced and raced mainly from 2012 to 2015 under FIA GT3 regulations. This is one of those cars where you think it would be easy to make in the modern era because they have made more complicated and intricate cars at this point. I think they nailed some of the details like the side vents. And that's it. Lots of these cars during this era was stickers, but at least they tried putting in some brick built details when they could. This looks like they didn't even consider it. They could have at least made the fronts one sticker instead of two and a gap. Number 6, the Toyota Supra. In 2019, Toyota marked the return of the iconic Supra name after nearly 2 decades. Developed in partnership with BMW, it features a 3.0-liter turbocharged inline-6 engine, producing around 335 horsepower. The 2019 Supra is praised for its strong performance, balanced handling, and its role in reviving Toyota's sports car legacy. Now, I know what you might be saying. Nixick, that's an 8-wide. What are you doing? You are in fact correct. But there is one reason why an 8-wide is on this list. It's because LEGO needs to go back and do those headlights justice. The return of the Supra did not need to be disrespected. Even early Speed Champions didn't have this kind of mistreatment. And why not make it the GT4 racing version, since keeping it yellow while still in the 8-wide will be too similar. Number 5, the Ford GT Le Mans. The 1966 Ford GT is an iconic endurance racer built to defeat Ferrari, achieving a legendary 1-2-3 finish at the 1966 24 Hours of Le Mans with its powerful V8 engine. 50 years later, the 2016 Ford GT revived that legacy with a carbon fiber chassis, advanced aerodynamics, and a twin-turbo V6, blending modern technology with a race-focused design. Now, growing up, I had a few 6-wides, and the 2016 Ford GT was my favorite by far. I don't know if it was the colors or the design of the model, but that one was the car to get me into endurance racing. It feels like the GT Heritage Edition from set 76905 will be the closest thing we'll ever get to it again, but the iconic 1966 GT40 has better odds. The technique to build the front of the car felt very revolutionary at the time and laid way to future Speed Champions techniques. And if the GT40 gets remade, why not include the GT40? Just saying. Number 4, the Porsche 911 RSR. The Porsche 911 RSR is a factory-built GTE endurance race car developed for competitions like the 24 Hours of Le Mans and the FIA World Endurance Championship. It features a 4.0 liter naturally aspirated flat 6 engine and a redesigned layout that moved the engine forward for better balance and handling. The 2018 RSR was highly successful, helping Porsche secure major wins and championships in international endurance racing. Now, with the introduction of the Porsche GT3 RS last year, I think it's time for LEGO to go back to reintroduce 911 race cars. Like the Audi, the 6-wide Porsche 911 RSR used way too many stickers for details like the lights, but still used some brake details to give us the 911 look. Now, the older set had 2 cars, but only the RSR should be remade because in my opinion the other one already looked really good, and if they do, it would technically be the first set to be remade 3 different times. Number 3, the Chevrolet Corvette Z06. The 2017 Chevrolet Corvette Z06 is a track-focused American supercar based on the C7 Corvette. It features a 6.2 liter supercharged V8 making 650 horsepower, along with aggressive aerodynamics and lightweight components. The 2017 Z06 is known for delivering extreme performance and speed while still being street legal. The rear car is aggressive and has kind of a flat shape. This is a weird one to try to do since 6-wides are more brick shaped, yet they almost made it work. Some parts definitely look like it could be spaced out more, which adding 2 more studs would fix this problem. It's one of those situations where pictures alone don't do it justice. Seeing the car in hand reminded me how good the model could have been. Number 2, the Chevrolet Camaro. In 2016, Chevrolet Camaro marked the start of the 6th generation. Built on a lighter, more advanced platform for better handling and performance, it was offered several engines including a 2.0 liter turbo, 3.6 liter V6, and a 6.2 liter V8 in the SS, producing up to 455 horsepower. Now, we already have 3 different Camaros, 2 6-wides and 1 8-wide, but unfortunately the last 2 have been NASCAR. Now, there's nothing wrong with NASCAR, but if it's to the point where even non-speed champion sets are affected, then give us a regular Camaro every now and then. The big 3 of American muscle cars, the Mustang, the Camaro, and the Challenger exist in 6-wide, but also feels incomplete in 8-wide. Please LEGO give us a regular Camaro and my life is yours. Honorable mentions. The entire Holy Trinity. I already made a video on this specific subject, so if you would like, you can go check it out after this video. It's more for anniversary reasons, but I can go into more detail there. The Lamborghini Polybag. If the Supra didn't surprise you, I'm sure this one did. They always get overlooked, so it's pretty reasonable. This set was the only one to be made using a 4-stud base, unlike the more common 5. And lastly, well, this isn't more of a set, but more of a feature. Bring back suspension for off-road vehicles. It was cool, you have to admit, and sucks it was removed for the Ford Bronco R. Okay, honorable mentions over. Number 1, the F14T and Scuderia Ferrari truck. This is something I've been wanting to return since we last saw it. I wondered when they would remake another hauler, not knowing it would be the last time. 2015 was a debut year for speed champions, so I understand that it was more about experimenting rather than establishing a base. As for over the years, we have seen that piece count drop and drop until sets only came with just the car and the figure. I don't know if it will be Speed Champions branding since it's now just known for cars, but I see it being an icon set with the Speed Champions sub-branding, like Lord of the Rings and The Simpsons. I want to get into manga building so I can bring this idea to life. I would need a good setup for that, so let me know if that would be something interesting to document. Now, those are the LEGO Speed Champions sets that I think seriously deserve a remake. Some of these models are amazing for their time, but now with how far LEGO building techniques have come, they could be so much better now. Which Speed Champion set do you think LEGO needs to remake next? Is there a car I've missed? Or is there a different one that you think absolutely deserves a second chance? Let me know in the comments below. Also, comment any questions about LEGO Speed Champions or things you would like to see, and I'll answer them in an upcoming video. Remember to like and make sure to subscribe to enter the giveaway. We are currently at 520 subscribers. We're halfway there. We're past halfway there. And I hope to make it to 1,000 soon. Thank you for all your support, and I really couldn't have done this without you. Thank you. That's it for me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.